Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at something very old and very rare. We are looking at the 1964 release by the KST group from their series of TV tie-in Thermos flasks. And this particular one we are looking at today is from the classic Gerry Anderson television serial Fireball XL5. Okay, so this is the flask in front of us, and if I just lift it forward, you can see it's got an image of Steve, Zodiac and Venus, and it says, just put a little bit of light on there, mate. Yeah, that's better. And it says Fireball XL5 across the top there, and there is the Fireball XL5 rocket about to blast off, or is blasting off. And what I got there's a hover bikes at the space station. It says Thermos on there, and there's Steve Zodiac on his hover bike going off to the Fireball XL5. Okay, it's got some text on the bottom here, which says bottle number 2072, 1964, Independent Television Corporation. Okay. Now, obviously, all these thermoses, they have removable cups, as is this one. And they also have the stopper, which just unscrews off. And there you can see inside the thermos, and it's as good as new. Well, I say as good as new. It has been used, but it is, obviously, it's been used from 1964 to now. We're talking 60 years ago this was produced, so it's obviously been used. But it's in exceptional condition, I must say, and we got some writing on the back. So it says it's 10-ounce size, replacement parts, cup and the part number, stopper part number, and the filler part number. And it says KST, Thermos, CC, AC Wick, USA, and the same again. So that's the manufacturer, all the manufacturer's details at the bottom, and the replacement part numbers on the bottom there as well. Okay, size-wise, we are looking at, let's just zoom out a little bit so we can get a full picture on there. So we are looking at, from bottom of the thermos to the very top, you're looking at 19 centimeters. Diameter across, we are looking at 8 centimeters. And the diameter of the snout, 5 centimeters, and the hole at the top is 3 centimeters. The stopper, again, well, it's 4.5 centimeters, and it says to remove and an arrow pointing to the left, and to tighten with the arrow pointing to the right, which just goes on very simply like that, and that will keep your hot beverages or your cold beverages hot, cold, or even, I suppose you can put soup in it as well, or anything you like. And obviously the cup, and the diameter of the cup is just under 8 centimeters across there, and the narrowest point on the back is 6.5 centimeters. And if we measure it width-wise, with the handle, you're talking 11 centimeters. So that's how your cup goes, and obviously it just screws onto the top of the thermos. And there we have the Fireball XL5 1964 Thermos. Okay, how well do these do? Well, like all thermoses back in the day, for kids to take to school, or wives or husbands to take to work for their coffee or their soup, their lunch and what have you, they were very, very popular back in the 1950s, 60s and 70s. By the 80s, they were beginning to dwindle. And really, when we come into the 90s, they're just not as popular as they used to be. So there are people use them now just really, I think, for picnics. But back in the day, people used to take their lunches to work and their hot coffee. You couldn't get hot coffee at some of the workplaces back in the day. So you take your own. So yeah, they were very, very popular back in the day, especially obviously all the ones that were TV themed, because these were geared more for the kids that was into the Gerry Anderson series, Fireball XL5. So they would appear in the kids' lunchbox, or they would have their orange juice or their pop inside these, or some of them used to take their soups and have their soup at lunch. So yeah, very, very popular. Now obviously flasks do tend to decay over a period of time with constant use, and the bottles do have a tendency to shatter after a while, and obviously that's happened. And once that happens, they're usually just thrown away. So lasting the test of time, 60 years we're talking this one. 60 years, can you imagine? This particular one has obviously lasted the test of time. It's shown very little signs of any usage whatsoever, but hey ho, and that's probably why it survived for 60 years. And finding them in this fully working, complete condition, in fantastic condition, is very, very difficult indeed these days. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Gerry Anderson items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you are not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.